What's up everybody, Zipper12 here bringing you back with another episode of Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 tutorials. This time I'm going to teach you guys how to actually use an ultimate jutsu with less chakra. Now this is very important if you want to use this ultimate jutsu with less chakra. Because for some reason in Storm 4 you have to use more chakra to actually cancel into your ultimate jutsus, which that is bogus. That is way too bogus. So here is a little tricks and tips to actually how to cancel ultimate jutsu with even less chakra. So probably about 1/4 of your whole bar, which is really small. So I'm gonna tell you guys how to do that right now. But if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more tutorials. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright everybody, okay, so I'm going to teach you guys how to actually do this, but there's 2 steps you need to know first. The first step is that we're going to take a look of ultimate jutsus on their own. Alright, we're going to do an ultimate jutsu right now with Rock Lee. Alright, so a regular ultimate jutsu does about, what is that, about 1/4. I would say that 1/4 of your whole chakra bar. So this is a Yolo super. That means that a super that does not cancel into any combo. I mean, yeah, you're just using a super with no combo, alright? That does 1/4. Now let's see how much chakra it takes to do with a combo. Alright, now that does, what is that? That does 3/4 of your whole bar. Now that's way too much. So that means that you have to have 3/4, at least 3/4 of chakra just to cancel into an ultimate jutsu. That is way too much. That is way too much. So, and you need to know this step because this is very important. All right, so let me try it. All right, let me see. Let me charge it a little bit more. There we go. At that point, you see where my blue bar is right there? At that point, you need to have at least that much chakra to cancel into your ultimate jutsu. Yeah, look at that. Look how much chakra I have left. You need to have at least that much just to cancel to your ultimate jutsu. Now this is very important because this little, I don't know, glitch or whatever, I don't know, because in the previous Storm games you could just use an ultimate jutsu in a combo by just having enough chakra until you reach that little reddish circle right there. So until you reach that little reddish circle, you should be able to do an ultimate jutsu, but that's not the case. You need a lot more chakra, especially in Storm 4, to actually cancel an ultimate jutsu. Now here's a little technique you can do to actually negate that effect. What you have to do is you have to sidestep out of a combo and then use the ultimate jutsu. Because if you do that when you sidestep out of a combo and then use the ultimate jutsu, it transforms into a combo jutsu into a Yolo jutsu. Yeah, a Yolo jutsu. And as we saw before, Yolo jutsu does more damage and uses less chakra. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so here's Rock Lee. I'm gonna do a little combo with him. Bang. Alright, so you may not have seen it. You may not have seen it, but I have actually sidestepped out of Lee's combo and I have sidestepped out of Lee's combo and I did an ultimate jutsu. You may not have seen it because I've done it way too fast, but you saw how much chakra I had, right? Or let me use it with Guy because Guy's a little bit more simple. Alright, so here is Guy's Yolo cancel. A Yolo combo cancel, I guess you could say like that. Down combo. Oh, messed up. Alright, so basically with Guy, you do the down combo, then you backdash or sidestep out of the combo and then cancel triangle zero. That's basically what you do. Right there, you saw that? Did you guys just see that? I sidestepped out of my combo. I'm gonna do it a little bit slower so you guys can do it, so you guys can get the feel. I'm gonna do it with Guy. There you go. Sidestep and then cancel. Alright, and see how much chakra I used? Less than 1/4. So that means that proves that Yolo Supers uses less chakra, and this is very important. This is very important going forward. Now, not all characters can use YOLO supers or can sidestep after combos. Only some characters can. For example, I use Guy because he has no combo, a regular combo cancel like Lee or Dry or most people, but you need to actually sidestep with him to actually do his cancel. So basically you do the down combo, and then once he pops the opponent up, you sidestep and then use the ultimate jutsu. Just like that, see right there? Bam! And that's how you cancel with Guy. And uses less chakra too, see only 1/4. So remember, a combo, when you cancel your jutsu into a combo, you use less chakra and it doesn't do that much damage. But when you use a YOLO super, a YOLO ultimate jutsu, it does more damage and uses less chakra. So let's I'm gonna do a little experiment right now. Let's just test it out. So I'm gonna use the difference between a combo ultimate jutsu and a YOLO ultimate jutsu. We're gonna see how much damage it does to Sarada. Alright, so let's see. Here's the combo ultimate jutsu. Oh, I messed up. There, heal a little bit. There we go. There we go. Alright, so combo ultimate jutsu does about like 1/2 or 3/4 of all of her health. Alright, so I'm gonna use a YOLO ultimate jutsu. Alright, so how you do the YOLO ultimate jutsu with Lee is that you use the down combo, and then you sidestep, and then you quickly press triangle 0. Right there. Alright, so let's see how much damage it does to Sarada now. Alright, so it does like right there to, it does a lot more damage. I'll put that way, it does a lot more damage. Let me try it one more time so you guys can get. Let me see how much damage it does. Right there, you saw that? That does way more damage than it does for a combo ultimate jutsu. It does a lot more damage. See, it does all the way almost to a full bar. That's a lot of damage. But only certain people can use YOLO supers. There, actually, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch my characters into somebody a little bit easier so you guys understand. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody. Okay, so I got a couple of characters who can do the YOLO super. I got Neji, Sakura, and Yamato. Now, each of these characters serves a purpose. Now, most of these characters, when you do the YOLO super, I like to do it basically when somebody has an infinite combo, like Neji, Rock Lee, Kiba. Who else has an infinite combo? Oh, I don't know. Infinite combo. Who has an infinite combo? I can't. Kabuto. Those type of characters, you can do the infinite combo, then sidestep, and then use the ultimate jutsu. So here I'm gonna do it with Neji. Alright, so here is Neji's ultimate jutsu. I mean, not ultimate jutsu. Here's Neji's infinite combo. It's a down combo, and then he just stops and you can restart it. That's Neji's down combo, right? So here's how you do the YOLO cancel. You use the down combo and then you flip back. That's how you do it. I'm gonna do it one more time. So the down combo, you do the down combo. Not the down combo. You do the infinite combo, and then you flip back, and then you just cancel with the ultimate jutsu. Just like that, and it does super good damage. Oh well, it kind of reset. It kept resetting, so I'm gonna turn the reset off. There we go. There we go. Alright, so let's compare. I'm gonna do Neji's normal ultimate jutsu cancel, and I'm gonna do Neji's YOLO jutsu cancel. Alright, so I'm gonna do Neji's normal jutsu cancel right now. Alright, so that is his regular ultimate jutsu. Ultimate jutsu cancels, and you see right here, you see right there on the bar, that does about half damage to Sarada's health, and it sucked up 3/4 of my chakra bar. Alright, that's way too much, and it doesn't do that much damage. So I'm gonna heal up Sarada. There we go, heal her up, and then I'll put her down. Alright, so I'm gonna do his Yolo just to cancel. Alright, so let's see how much damage he does. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure. Okay, good. Alright, so do you see that? It just. Okay, first of all, that only sucked up about 1/4 of my chakra bar, but it did almost a full bar to Sadada's health. So it is very important that you use this to your advantage, but you're gonna have to experiment with some people to find out who has a Yolo super and who does, because if you have a Yolo super and you know how to use it, then that means that you can do way more damage to your opponents. Alright, so that's the one way to use a Yolo super. Now some people have what they call a stun lock, or is it stun lock, or I forgot what it's called. I think it's called a stun lock. It's basically where you use the counter and it freezes the opponents for some time. Now Chakra has that ability, but so does Madara, so does Konohamaru, and so does Minato. Only certain people have this ability. There you go. So alright, so you saw what I just did, right? Alright, so I'm gonna make up a new video explaining the stun lock, but basically a person, when they counter like this, they can't move for about 5 seconds. Let me prove it to you. I'm gonna put on the. There you go. I'm gonna put on this. Break your guard. There you go. See how she's frozen? She can't block. There you go. So you got about 3 seconds to do anything, like ultimate jutsu or jutsu, anything. But I will make another video explaining this. There you go. And I can do the ultimate jutsu. Bang! Ugh. But when you do the stun combo, it actually gets you out of the combo and turns your ultimate jutsu into a Yolo jutsu. So I guess to put it straight and simple, whenever you get out of a combo, it turns your ultimate jutsu into a Yolo jutsu. And as we just saw before, a Yolo jutsu does more damage and does less chakra. So basically, when you get out of a combo, you can sidestep out of a combo like this, or you can use a stun lock to freeze your opponents, and that actually stops the combo. Then you can do an ultimate jutsu. Oh, I messed up. You do an ultimate jutsu just like that, and it actually resets the it resets the thing, and you can do a Yolo jutsu. Now I got Yamato. I'm gonna show his little Yolo cancel. Now his cancel is the down combo. He flips back, and you can use his ultimate jutsu. All right, here I'm gonna show you. Flip back. There we go. Just like that. Bang! More damage, less chakra. So only a few people have it. Naruto has it, Neji has it, and basically anybody with the infinite combo has it, and anybody who has a stun lock has it. But I will make a new video explaining stun locks, probably my next tutorial. But I guess this is the end of this tutorial. But if you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, and I will try my best to explain them to you as easy as possible. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe for more Naruto tutorials. And I will see you guys next time.